Hello, friends. Happy October and happy Halloween season. The following is a little recording sesh I did with my friend John Kolb about all the people that we think a good realtor should know. I hope you enjoy it. Like, obviously, that we can help with the buying and selling. Everybody knows that, but not everybody knows what all that entails. Who all should your realtor know if you're going to sell your house?
Right, right. And like I said, lenders, photographers, stagers, possibly depending on the house.
Mm-hmm. Title companies
for sure, for sure.
Work with a proven title company,
and
they can make a big difference.
And give options on those title companies, because we work with many, and sometimes price is a huge factor for the seller and buyers, and we can appreciate that. So, some are a little more price effective than or cost effective more than others. So we do have a list, not just one, of all of these. And photography will make or break your listing.
Well, and going back to contractors, like you said, and marrying that with the whole selling, after you get an accepted agreement, one of the next steps is they're going to do an inspection. Mm-hmm. And then we as realtors have to do an inspection response, which is asking the homeowner to fix certain safety-related issues. And that's not the kind of thing, like you said, you want to be thumbing through the yellow pages for. You want to. Right. I have a guy. I've used him. He's great. He's not. Right. He's not going to take you to the bank and charge you way too much money. He's going to do good quality work, and your realtor should know these people. Everybody from electricians to roofers to carpenters to everything. Really.
Everything.
Well, let's switch gears on that, because on the buying side, there's a bunch of people that your realtor should know as well. One of them being an inspector. I know when I go under contract on a house, I have an inspector I recommend to my clients. Why? Yes. Because we have a positive working relationship. Yes. Because even though he's out to make sure that everything's safe, he's going to do so in a manner and conduct himself in a manner that's going to be good for my clients and ultimately wants to get us to the closing table. So we got a group of people that your realtor should know on the selling side. We just touched into the buying side. Other than an inspector, on the buying side, who should your realtor know?
Lender.
100%.
Lender.
100%.
There's a lot of lenders out there that are willing to work with realtors and buyers very seamlessly. And there are also lenders out there that you have to wait days in order to get responses. And we're all about making it as easy as possible for our buyer. And if we can provide you with a lender who's going to provide you with a good loan setup and a good response time, that's what's important to us, because they have less frustration as a buyer waiting and wondering, and we have less frustration as realtors because we're in constant communication, because we have that relationship, which is very important.
Other than buying and selling, I told you I put a letter out to my CRM about all the things that people should know a realtor can do that's not just associated with buying and selling. Now, we touched on the contractor thing, because I don't care who you are. If you're one of my friends and we know each other and you need a carpet guy and you need a recommendation, you better be calling me, because I got a guy and he's going to do good work for you. So, I mean, I don't care whether you buy or sell with me or not. But in addition to that, another thing is credit repair.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're not to what end? It doesn't have to be to get a house. Everybody should have good credit, and if you need it repaired, we know the best money people in the region who can set you on a path to repairing your credit.
And if you are looking at buying a house, they know the quickest way and the best moves for you to repair that as fast as possible.
Sure.
So you can get to that approval stage with them. Because one, if you're working with them through that process, they know what you're doing, and they can also take that into consideration when it comes to that pre-approval.
And there's something to be said that you're not going to credit. I know what my credit score is, Brandon and John. I go to Credit Karma
every week. Right.
And Experian tells me I can do this boost thing, and these are all the FANG big corporations, trying to do this. Here, we're going to get you in touch with a guy we have a working relationship with on a 219 number, a local guy who's going to tell you where you're at, where you need to be, and exactly how to get there. Without all the big company BS you're going to get at your Credit Karmas. And moving on from that, non-traditional real estate sales. You have a house you want to get rid of, an ugly house. You see the signs everywhere, the bandit signs that people put out. They post them on every
telephone pole.
Every telephone pole. We buy ugly houses. Don't call those guys. Call a realtor you can trust, because if you're in that situation, your realtor should know people in the investor world who can get a hold of you and give you options on that property if the traditional sales method is not for you.
Right. There are many options.
There
are all kinds of investors that are willing to do all kinds of things, and you never know what your scenario is and what their solution is. But we can put you in touch with those people, and sometimes, well, more than sometimes, it's going to be a much better option than that. Yeah, I'll pay you cash today for your house.
Right.
I mean,
no, exactly right.
Undeniably.
But let's not forget, we are in the solution-based business.
We are.
And not every solution is buy or sell with me.
No.
Of course it's not.
No. We're here to help. We're here to create relationships and help people through any part of the home process.
Right.
Be it getting prepared for buying a home, be it you just bought a home and you have questions, be it you're ready to sell or you want to know what you need to do to sell. All of those things we encompass as good realtors. We encompass that. Now you will run across some who are all about just buying and selling. But if you're a complete realtor, you do offer all those options. And,
sure.
And that's the right thing to do. I mean, because if I provide you or Brandon provides you with great, accurate information that helps you achieve whatever you're wanting to achieve now, I would assume that you would trust us and come back to us later when you're ready to do something else.
No, you're 100% right. And if I could just attach an analogy to all of this, and it's a word we use all the time, but we're a team.
We are.
Your realtor should be the quarterback of the team.
Yep.
They're your go-to, but they should also be ready to connect you with all these different auxiliary fingers that are associated with real estate, buying, selling, construction, whatever.
Yes.
But make sure your realtor works as a team, is a part of a team, where if he can't get the answer or your situation is somewhat unique, it's not far off.
Right.
It's a consultation with your team, and then you're going to have multiple heads coming at, trying to solve your problem for you.
Right.
Because that's what we try to do for each other.
Yes, we are problem solvers. That's what we are.
No question. No question.
For you and for other realtors sometimes. And I'm not here for what's best for me. I'm here for what's best for my client.
Yeah, well put. Very well. Yeah. Real quick, tell everybody where they can find you at. What's your social credentials? Where can we find you on the interwebs?
You can find me on Facebook at John Kolb Sells Northwest Indiana. You can email me at johnsellsnwi@gmail.com. You can call me at 219-405-8952. You can also hashtag Bearded Broker or John Sells NWI and find just about anything. If that doesn't work for you, Google me. You should be able to Google me and see everything that I've posted and everything I've said for as long as you want to look.
My name's Brandon Rainwater. You can Google me as well, Brandon Rainwater, Realtor. I am on Facebook at Brandon Sells NWI and Instagram at Brandon Sells NWI. And then my email is, guess what? BrandonSellsNWI@gmail.com. Not including the guess what. It's not including the guess what. My number is 219-789-4697. Feel free to call or text anytime. Thank you for watching, and we hope to bring you more of these soon.
Absolutely.